So, I'm coming here today to talk about some very, very sad, depressing news for some Apple users, even myself. This is the most depressing one. The iPhone SE is basically a combination between the iPhone 6s and part of the iPhone 7. It's got the same camera and most of the same specs. It's just as fast and it's got water resistance. Well, they have discontinued the 16 gig, which really irritates me because the only reason why I bought the phone is because it was 16 gigs. And now they're bumping them up to 32 and 128, and I think 64. Well, the problem with that is they basically lost my business. After this phone, because I'm wanting to get the Galaxy S8 or the Note 8. Well, if that happens, then this will be my last and only iPhone. Unless I get the iPhone 5S or below or another SE. Now, I want the iPhone 2G or 3G or the 4S or the 4. Now, here's the other depressing news. The iPhone 5 and 5C and below have been discontinued and getting updates today. I am about sure. They have discontinued the 32-bit devices. Now the iPhone 5S and up are 64-bit, so they'll keep getting updates. Well, that's very sad news because the iPhone 5C and below are very awesome phones and very collectible if you had taken care of them and still have the box. I want my cousin's iPhone 5 with iOS 8 on it. Well, I'm looking at iPhone 4s and 2s and 3s right at this moment because I want one. And if that is the case, then I will go ahead and retire my SE and put it up in its box. Well, and see, here's another problem. Since my SE is a 16 gig, then I don't know if I'll get any more updates. I should, but they'll probably be very big. But I do want an 8 gigabyte phone anyway, so that's one reason why I switched from Android to Apple, is because of the 16 gig. Well, basically, they've lost my business. So, yeah. That is the very upsetting news about the iPhone 5. One of the best phones Apple ever made. One of the last ones I'm about sure Steve Jobs made. That's why it was so good. And a new version of iOS 10.3 is out. It'll be the last one that the iPhone 5 and 5C and below will get. And it's just the 5C and the 5 will get it. Except it'll be the last one them two phones get. The iPhone 4S, I don't know if it got iOS 10 or not. But so yeah, I just figured I'd let everybody know the upsetting news about Apple and stuff. Although they have, if anybody's got the watch, they have released some new bands which are very interesting. But I mean, and also a new version of the TV OS is out for Apple TV 4th generation, which is pretty good. So, yeah. But iOS 10.3 really gives you back, it depends on the phone. So if you have a 128 gigabyte phone, you get about 4 gigabytes back. If you have a 16, you get about 1 to 2, and so on. You get about, and it's also faster, and it's also got some new changes in it. So if you haven't updated, you should. Thanks for watching.